All right, we are live. We got a lot to discuss, so make sure y'all share and thumbs up the video. We're gonna get this live started. Lord have mercy. All right, what's up? What's up? We are back with another video. We have a lot to discuss here. I'm going to give a special shout out. Welcome back. Okay, this is your first time watching our show. Thumbs up the video. Okay, we have a topic that we're going to talk about, and we're talking about the Armon Wiggins show calling out Black T blog. Okay, both of these are bloggers, so I have the receipts. I'm not going to post. I'm going to read it so you all to see it, and then I'll post for my members and stuff like that. But the Armon Wiggins show said this quote. I'm going to quote it. I'm going to quote him. He said, "I don't know why this is so funny to me. Nat, you put your life the line for a person who don't even know you. Hell, she don't even follow you. Girl, just admit being a Nicki Minaj stan. Paige was getting you paid and you weren't a real stan. Now they're figuring you out. Because apparently some of the barbs is not feeling Black T blog, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. So then Armon Wiggins posted this. Someone posted Black T blog's pictures. And they said, isn't this Black T blog, aka Ebony? Then Armon Wiggins said this. This is a quote. Damn, she ugly. That's a quote. Then Armon said, I have the tweets here. Give me a second. What other stuff? He called me ugly. I never did him. Okay. Then Armon Wiggins, he quote a tweet and he said, now she's trying to double back, LOL. So she's deleting videos. Now they exposed her on the fairest source. They said Black T blog deletes over 60 videos of Cardi content. And that's it. Can I go live and talk about it? If you like, but I don't want to be involved. I'm sending him paperwork. He's making Cardi case worse because she's suing Cardi B. I don't know why is he attacking me. Then it's showing that he posted a picture on his thumbnail. Armon Wiggins posted Ebony as his thumbnail on Twitter. He also put my profile picture as his. Then deleted all the tweets, but I have proof. All right, let's go down. Okay, the reason I deleted this is Black T blog. She said the reason why I deleted the videos to backtrack is legal, but I'm gonna be watching from the bushes. Now she said she's gonna be watching from the bushes, and this is what I want to say about it all. This is a Nicki Minaj stan versus a Cardi B stan. These are two stans, one standing up for Cardi, one standing up for Nicki. Now, neither one of these stans have been invited into the home of Nicki Minaj house. Neither one of them has been invited to Cardi B house to eat dinner. All right. That neither one of them has been invited to their studio. Neither one of them had a sit-down interview about their music. I ain't seen neither one of them do it. But this is what I say about Black T blogs. She is a beautiful Black woman. She's very beautiful. And what gets me with people, do not call a beautiful Black sister ugly. I don't like that word. I think we all beautiful in God's sight. And the reason why I think Armon was coming at her is because Cardi, come on, we talk about a lawsuit here, drag Ebony Black T blog for filth. She dragged this woman. I wasn't really looking at Black T blog channel. I looked at it from time to time, but I really started to look more focused to her when Cardi B actually went live and dragged Black T Blog. And we interviewed Black T Blog because of this. She came on our show exclusively. And if you want to see that video, I will post it on my community wall. And they really coming at her. And people's like, oh, she talk all this, is she a Black woman? Well, you supposed to do content. Everybody is a fan of everybody. Nicki Minaj, Armon was a stan of Nicki at one point. Nicki blocked up, and he's now following Cardi B. He's a stan of Cardi now. But let's be clear. He once was a Nicki stan. But Nicki said, no, I'm not going to bring you on my show. I'm not going to bring you. I bring T.S. Madison on. I bring Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk on. I will bring Tasha K from Unwind with Tasha K, but I will not bring you on. And I think Armon felt some type of way, and he went towards Cardi, and he started singing Cardi B praises, and he started to become a Cardi B stan. Cardi B went on, invited him to Offset party. Cardi B invited him to her party. So she invited him to some events. So his loyalty is with Cardi B. Now, when it comes to Black T Blog, a lot of people think that she's bought and paid for. And let me break this down, because even Milagro Grams is a fan of Nicki, but she originally wasn't a fan of Nicki. Black T Blogs herself at one point wasn't a fan of Nicki and actually called Nicki Minaj out. But the reason why I think people switch it up and they join Nicki Minaj, or they switch it up and join Cardi, is because their fan bases are so supportive. Nicki Minaj fan base, if I turn my page into a stan page, it will be a lot of people over here viewing our content. If we become a Nicki Minaj stan page, we talk about her different color draws, who she dating, the music that she coming out, the documentary that we ain't gonna see, one of my favorite top 10 songs, you will see a lot of barbs. But we're not a stan page. We are a YouTuber that sit here and we do commentary. That's what we do. We're not a stand page. I don't stand for none of them, because neither one of them invite me to their house. Neither one of them, when they got a project coming out, they ain't coming on my show to talk about their new project. Now, if Nicki Minaj come on my show and talk about her new project, about her documentary, and she sit there and she cry, and I got to get her a box of Kleenex, then I can say I'll be a stand for Nicki Minaj. But they ain't doing nothing for me. They ain't paying my bills like that, or Cardi B. Now, she got to do more than invite me to a party for me to be a stand of her. She got to invite me to do a sit-down interview and talk about her career, and then her about Offset, talk about that divorce that she wants to do. Now, that's what I would sit there and, I would say, okay, now we cool, because you come on my show and I'm able to feed my family off that interview. But that's not the case. I feel as though that Armon feels as though that he got to defend Cardi B, and he will call out anybody that's against Cardi B, because Cardi B invited him to a party. Cardi B put liquor down his throat. Cardi B invited him to Offset party. So his loyalty is because she invited to the party where he can rub elbows with Zeus Network, so he can rub elbows with Jay Salee, so he can rub elbows with Official Ken Barbie, so he can rub elbows with Hollywood Unlocked, so he can rub elbows with people in the business. So his loyalty is going to be with Cardi, but his loyalty was with Nicki, but Nicki said no. Come on, let me break this down to y'all. Come on, talk to me in this chat. I'm up now. Nicki said no. So he left Nicki and he joined Cardi, because Nicki said, I'm not bringing you on my show. You don't have a certain good look. So, and then Nicki liked one of his comments. I'm breaking it down to y'all, and this ain't no lie. This is facts. Nicki liked one of the comments over Armon, because he said, you should be in media. Like the comment, the barbs dragged Armon for filth. He can't be trusted. He's on Cardi B's side. And so he removed the comment because the barbs dragged him. So let's not, because everybody is picking a side. I am neutral. I don't pick no side. I like Cardi B music. I like Nicki Minaj music. They both make great music. I wish both of them would come out with some new albums. But I don't care. Cardi can invite me to a party today, and I eat me some burritos and tacos. But if I feel like dragging her, I'm a dragger. That's just how I feel. That don't impress me. Parties don't impress me. I don't go to parties, and so that don't impress me. That don't impress me. Interviews impress me. Come on the show, giving me clicks and views impress me. But just invite me to parties that really don't impress me at all. But we are looking at the barbs, and we're looking at the Barty gang, and that we're looking at Black T Blog. I do not like the harassment that Black T Blog is giving, because the only thing that she does is she's just reporting on Nicki Minaj, and people are mad. They're pressed about it. She have every right as a black woman to sit there and talk about Cardi or to talk about Nicki. If she want to talk about Nicki 24/7, that's her prerogative. But I don't think that she's ugly. I think Armon Wiggins should apologize to Ebony and say, hey, I don't mean to say that. Because you got to be careful using that ugly term around. Be very, especially when it comes to black women. That's something that Armon's gonna have to work on when he move up into these spaces, because you don't want these old tweets to bite you in the butt and say, well, he called this black woman ugly. You got to be very careful of that. I'm just saying, you got to be very careful with that term analogy with that, because at the end of the day, Ebony is still a black woman and she's still a mother. All right. Okay. Now I believe that Black Sea Falls does content, right? That's what I believe. And I believe Armon Wiggins does content. Both of them, I am a fan of both of their channels. I watch both of them. They do amazing work. They do amazing work. I mean, Black T Blog does amazing content. She talks about Nicki. She gives you up to date. She talks about celebrity gossip. She reminds me of an impressive channel where she's bringing it up with the voiceovers. It's amazing. Armon Wiggins does amazing. He does commentary. He's very unfiltered. He's very funny. He's very articulate. He's an amazing content creator. Both of them are great, but both of them been bought and paid for by these celebrities. But neither one of them getting $1 million check. Neither one of them are getting invited to the private jets. They're getting little crumbs. They are sharecropper bloggers. I don't see Nicki on Black T Blog channel talking about her life story. I don't see it. I don't see Cardi going on Armon Wiggins' YouTube channel. She went on Twitter space, but I'm talking about the YouTube space. Talk back to me in the chat. I don't see her going over there, sitting down, doing no interviews, talking about her life story. I don't see it. But they sit and breathe and defend these women, and they don't give a damn about neither one of them, in my humble opinion. They don't care nothing about them. Bring it to the YouTube space. Come to my studio, let's have a sit-down interview. Now, if you do that, then I can see it moving in some direction that you really love me. If I'm going to sit at least I defended Tasha, and she came on and stuff like that on my show multiple times. Now, she's going to bring me on the app. She's temporarily not able to do it right now because she's at a lawsuit. So temporarily she can't. She's in a lawsuit with Cardi. So once the dust settle, I can take a trip, Greyhound or Spirit Airlines, and I can go there and get on the app. But I do want to thank her for doing the 10 appearances that she have done. I do want to thank her for that, and I want to thank her for the camera. Okay? So, yeah, I just want to say that. So, both of them, I'm a fan of them. But Ebony, I don't think she's talking about her look. She's a beautiful black woman. She's very intelligent, and she's gifted. And we have to give her credit. But anytime that you can defend Nicki the way you defend her, we need to see Nicki follow you. We need to see that, because at least Armon can say, well, Cardi B following me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. I think Cardi B follow her on both platforms. I know for sure it's Instagram. So at least he have that. But Nicki, I don't think Nicki is going to follow Black T Blog. It's because the Barbs already know that she was talking bad about Nicki Minaj. On Armon Wiggins' show, it was a clip. Baby, I remember all this stuff. Nobody had to give me this stuff to prepare for this show. It was a clip. She called in and she was so against Nicki Minaj marrying Kenneth Petty. But she must have went home and studied and said, listen, let me lay off for this Nicki Minaj and defend her. The same thing with Milagro Grams. Milagro Grams don't like me like that. But she did the same thing. She would talk so bad about Nicki Minaj. And what did she do? She trashed Nicki and her husband, and then she saw the support of Nicki Minaj fans out, you know what I'm saying, how they let you have it when you come against Nicki, and she saw that, and she did a whole 180 on that. Give me a second. If I like, no, 180 on that. No, I'm sorry. Did I say Black T Blog trash Nicki? I said she don't trash Nicki. I don't really see her trashing Cardi. She's critical of Cardi. I don't see her trashing Cardi or trashing Nicki. I don't see that at all. But what I'm saying is to make this crystal clear, when Milagro Graham, she was just trashing. Y'all know my radio. She was just trashing Nicki, dragged Nicki for filth. Yes, she did. And then she saw that support. Now she's defending Nicki Minaj. And this is what she said. I'm sorry. I'm going to make sure I get it in Black T Vlog's words. Give me a second. She said, I said Kenny should have registered. But to some people, they'll say, oh, that's a dig. Well, and she didn't lie. Let me be clear. When Black T Blog said on Armon Wiggins' channel that Kenneth Petty should have registered, that's not a read. That's not a roast, in my humble opinion. But some of the people might say, oh, she can't be trusted because she said Kenneth Petty husbands. You know these barbers and how they think. But both of them are invited. Armon can come on the show and defend and see what he has to say. I don't know if he's up. Is Armon Wiggins up? It's 11. It's about 10:42 in LA. I don't know if he up. Should I call? Because you know I call. But I ain't gonna bother. I don't know if he probably busy. Okay. Millie used to like Cardi too. Absolutely. And then she started to trash Cardi. I mean, we breaking this down, and I'm telling y'all how these bloggers go. Everybody evolves when it comes to these blogging stuff like that. And regardless of Black T Blog, and regardless of all this stuff, she have a right to do her platform. Okay. And I just want to be 100% because I've never heard Black T Blog call Nicki ugly. I never heard her call Cardi ugly. I never heard her be disrespectful in that regard. She have definitely been out here defending Nicki Minaj, and she'll always call out Cardi like that. She even took Cardi B's side, I believe, in the lawsuit. I'll humbly correct me if I'm wrong, because the last video I saw about this lawsuit, when she doing a coverage, she was on Cardi B's side a little bit. So it ain't like she totally against Cardi. But I think a lot of times Cardi B listening to her fans and not really looking to the stuff for herself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the phone lines. If Black T Ball want to come on, or if her mom want to come on, that's fine. Both of them can come on if they want to. Okay, but I'm not going to call her mom because it's late. And I don't want to get cussed out. It's late. I ain't gonna call. Black T Blog, more than welcome to call in. I would love to hear her voice, because how did that make her feel about that? About the that Armon called her ugly. And that's no allege. I seen the receipts of myself. How did that make you feel? But they started that attack because of Cardi. And see, this is what I'm saying. I hope Tasha K lawyers bring it up, but I don't know if that'd be relevant to the case. But how she says she ready to off herself when she was posting personal information about Ebony, because Ebony was in an abusive relationship. She was in a domestic violence relationship, and Cardi B posted all her information all on social media. And I said, that's not cool, Cardi, because the same way you want sympathy about your life, you're doing the same thing that you're doing. You're doing the same thing that you're doing about Cardi. And Cardi, you're doing the same thing to Black T Blog that you're claiming that Tasha K did to you. All right. So I read all the tweets of what Armon said. I would have posted it, but I'm gonna post it for my members only, so y'all can see the tweets, because I do remember I seen the tweet that he called the ugly. So he should apologize to her. And he grown. He gonna do what he have to do. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and that's me just doing my commentary. And I'm gonna go to sleep real good. Give me a second. I'm gonna open up the phone line. If anybody want to call in and speak on this, I just had to come on here and talk about it real quickly when it comes to that. But he called Black T Blog out on Twitter. So what was the reason? I need to ask Black T Blog, why did he call you out? Because Black T Blog claimed that she didn't do nothing. Hold on one second. Let me see. Hold on. Let me be nosy. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm like, why he called you out? I don't know if she able to see that. Okay. Let me send the link. Give me a second. Give me a second, you guys.
Start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Let me see our link. Give me a second. Because this is how we're going to do. Black Sea Blog want to come on. All right. I sent to the link. Hold on, you guys. And then after I speak to her, then we about to fall and share this live. And Armon Wiggins will come on now. I don't want to wake him up. I don't know if he's asleep or not. Is it Black Sea Blog? Let me make sure. That is the real Black Sea Blog. That's the real Black Sea Blog. That's not a fan page. That's the real one. Let me see. And the tweet said, give me a second. Let me go back to the tweets. Give me a second. He was responding to Ebony's pictures, and that's Black Tea Blog's pictures. If you don't know, Ebony is, and he said, "Damn, she ugly," and he put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 emojis on there. Then Armon Wiggins said, "I don't know why this is so funny to me. Now you put your life on the line for a person you don't even know." So yes, give me a second. I don't know if that's Black Sea Blog or give me a second. I want to make sure. Hold on 1 second. If she's in here, give me a second. I did see that come in the backstage. Oh, let me see. Hey, Black Tea Blog, is that you?
Yep, that's me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
What's up?
So I read the receipts here. I'm confused because why did Armon Wiggins call you? Because I'm looking at this thread. Did you say something to call him ugly, and that's why he calling you ugly? Like, what was that exchange about? Because I'm looking at the tweet, and he said she's ugly. No, he said, "Damn, she's ugly," with the laughing emojis.
Right. So, and hi everyone in the chat. So what happened was I did a video talking about the Cardi B and Tasha K case, right? And I said that I felt sympathy for Cardi when she said she felt like she shouldn't be a mother, and when she said that she wanted to commit suicide and postpartum depression. The reason that I said I felt that way for her because I had postpartum depression. So after that happened, a lot of barbs were upset about that. Rightfully so. I get that. So I went on live stream on my IG live and I kind of like broke down a bit. And I said I had put my life on the line for Nikki. But what they didn't realize is that had nothing to do with my actual life. I'm talking about the attacks that I got for supporting Nikki. I was doxxed for supporting her. I was called a victim shamer because we would basically present the lies that Jennifer was saying, right? I was called a lot of different things. Also, there are bloggers on this platform who have sent people to my dad's church.
Wow.
To harass him. They put my dad's church online. They put my dad's address. They showed his picture, and he's a pastor in Oakland.
Wow.
And they sent people to my dad's church. So that was the reason that I said my life was on the line, because it's been affecting my life. It wasn't because Nikki owes me anything. I don't need a follow. I don't want that. That's what a lot of people strive for, is for that celebrity interaction. And even if I do get interaction, that doesn't mean that I need to broadcast it. Right? Now, it doesn't also mean that I'm above approach, right? I can be talked about because I talk about other people, but all I ask is that you don't attack my family and you don't do things maliciously. That's it. I'm not above reproach. I'm a celebrity gossip blogger. On top of that, people were saying, people were sending me the screenshots of what Armon was saying. Armon, from my understanding, from all the stuff that they've sent me, he's talked about me on Station Head. He's talked about me on Twitter. He's been talking about me. He also talked about me in Twitter Spaces. I don't know what your deal is. I don't know what you have going on, but I will see you soon.
So why do you think? Because is that because of Cardi? Because I do remember. I don't know if you can get into that. I do remember when she called you out, posted your picture, posted documents and all type of stuff that she was posting on the internet. And this is on Cardi B's live. I've saw it for myself. But why do you think he's doing that? Do you have a reason? Did you say something about him or make him?
I mean, I've never added him personally. A lot of the barbs do bring up stuff that he does. They post that how hard he was on Nicki, like how hard he rode for Nicki. But I never went to attack him the way that I've been attacked. Like, I feel like every time I'm getting DMs and messages of him talking about me, which I'm not understanding. Then people are saying, well, you're backtracking, you're deleting Cardi videos, you're doing this. Y'all don't know what is going on. Y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Everybody, did you sue Cardi? If you're in a legal situation, why would you be posting all that online?
That's true.
That don't even make no sense. So and I see that there's like some girl, Cups of Conversation in the chat. Girl, you need to be worrying about yourself getting exposed. Leave me alone. Like the hell. And so that's why I don't talk about it, because and I'm gonna make sure to get my assistant to screenshot this, because this lady keeps following me. Cups of Conversation. It's weird. And so that's why I don't talk about it. I'm not deleting videos because I'm afraid of Cardi. Has nothing to do with it. I just can't say what's going on.
I would ask you because Armon said you didn't get a follow and that the barbs finally know the real you. What do you mean by that? Like Nicki Minaj not following you? Because I don't know if Nicki Minaj is following bloggers like that in the first place. Well, I know she's following Tasha, but are you looking for her to follow you? Because I know you say you're not, but I just want to make sure you reiterate that point.
No, I don't need a follow. I've never asked for a follow. That's not my goal for running a blog. So for someone to bring that up is irrelevant. Why are you so pressed?
I want to ask you, how did that make you feel as a woman when Armon said, damn, she's ugly?
Words do hurt, but at the same time, I don't expect anything different from someone like him. I don't expect anything different. I mean, I think that he has a great platform. You can't knock his platform. He has a great platform. But I think that the way he's attacking me, I'm just like, what is your issue? And then people say, well, you said bad things about Nicki on Armon's show. No, I said that I felt Kenneth should have registered. And I still stand by that. And I didn't know anything about the case until I started researching and finding out, okay, there's more to this story. And then they're saying that I doxed people. I haven't doxed anyone. Stop lying. Stop lying. You guys are upset because Jennifer was proven not to be telling the truth.
So they hold on one second. I'm trying to get my phone. So you did not dox Jennifer, because that was like a question. It was like, oh,
I
she's
did not
not
dox Jennifer. No. Jennifer's family reached out to me. Jennifer's family reached out to me. I didn't dox her. I didn't put her business out there. They came to me. Stop lying. And people love to just make up lies. They love to make up lies with no receipts. Her family reached out to me because they were overwhelmed by all the media. And they did not want their name to be dragged. So they sent me DMs. It wasn't only her cousin. Okay. Then on my live stream, people are saying that we attacked her on my live stream and me calling myself a blood. That's not what happened. I have the receipts. Jennifer was in my comments and she was talking mess and we were going back and forth. Nobody threatened her. I have all her comments, everything she was saying. So that's another lie.
So I want to say this when you report, because do you think, I want to first, let me stick on Armon piece and I'm gonna go somewhere else. Do you think he should apologize to you?
No, I want him to retract the statement. So I will see him soon. I haven't invested in a legal team to take my business lightly. This is a business. I'm an LLC. And when you put out defamatory statements, I have to deal with you as such. Don't delete the tweets. Okay? If you're going to call me and talk about me, then leave your tweets up. Don't delete them.
Mm. And so when did this happen? I'm just curious. This all happened today? I mean, yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. Actually, people sent me they sent me the screenshots. I blocked Armon because I don't even listen to what he be saying. But people blowed up my Instagram and they started sending me all his tweets. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? Like, it's hard to not say what's going on behind the scenes. But once this situation is over, I am going to be transparent with my subscribers to let them know that I'm not playing about what I said. You have to move accordingly. You have to move accordingly. And it's not about him just calling me ugly. It's about the things that he said on Station Head. There's just a lot of different things. A lot of different things. And so when you send someone paperwork, it doesn't mean you're going to sue them, but I need them to understand that you cannot attack me or my business. Period. It's weird.
Because I know you're not really against Cardi. Some stuff you was kind of on her side when it comes to the lawsuit. And so if you was totally against Cardi, you would have just dragged her of her crime on the stand, and you didn't do that.
No, the thing is that, like I said, you have to be very, very strategic.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very strategic. And so, in order for me to make sure that everything that's going on behind the scenes goes smoothly, okay, then I have to work accordingly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't get it. Why the extraness? I'm like, why are you so pressed? I don't get it. It was just out of nowhere. I was like, why are you guys sending even for me not to even know? It was the fans. It was the subscribers that was sending me the receipts. I didn't know about it till they start saying, "Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing."
Wow. Wow. Because I'm like, y'all not following each other. Your people send that as well. I saw the receipts of him coming at you like that. Would you sue him would you do that? Would you go that far with him or no?
Sue Armon?
Yes.
Sue him for calling me ugly?
Yeah, I'm just asking you a question. Would you do that?
I don't think I would sue him for calling me ugly. I mean, that's his opinion, right?
Okay.
You can't sue someone for their opinion.
But
But
I
I
think
think
Cardi B will be a little bit better with a suit because she really came at you with her powerful platform. And I'm
mm,
so sorry about your father. Like, wow, like they actually showed up to your father's church. Like, oh my.
yes. So the people that support Jennifer, I have the video. They sent people to my father's church, gave out his address, all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. And people are saying, you know, you're not have anything going on. You don't have nothing going on with old girl. I'm telling you, you just don't know. You just don't know. I've never endangered my kids, never neglected. Those were all defamatory statements.
Wow. And I remember she put that out there. And I was shocked
Mhm.
that Cardi would even do something. Like, I'm not surprised. I was a little shocked. I gotta be honest, because I thought this was like a spoof. I didn't know if you was the real person. I'm like, whoa, like she came at you hard.
Yeah, she did, but again, you have to be you have to be careful because the thing is that when you put out statements about someone, um, and you delete it, it doesn't matter. It's still there. The statements are still there. So, that has to be taken care of. But you can't when you're in a proceeding, you can't put all that information under there, especially when there's NDAs and things involved. So, once I'm able to, I will be able to tell what's really going on. But until then, you know, that's just what it is. And then Wiley, I'm gonna send you something, okay?
Okay.
But you cannot show it to your audience.
Okay.
But I want to show you that I'm there's no reason for me to lie. You know what I mean? I don't need to lie about protecting who I am or my brand.
Okay.
And this situation that I'm about to send to you has been going on for months. Wow. And the reason that we can't get to a common ground is because of everything that's going on with the trial. But there, as you see on your Twitter.
Okay, I'm gonna go down now. Yep.
And you can see clear as day that I'm not playing any games. And you don't need to read it or anything, but this is where I am now, and this is why I can't be.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay? I'm not playing no games.
Oh yeah, this is legal. Okay.
This is legal. Okay? This is no games. I'm not playing. See, everybody thinks they know everything, but you don't.
This is serious. Wow. I don't blame you because you weren't bothered a soul. Only thing you were doing is doing YouTube.
Right.
And she came on Twitter saying, this woman, blah, blah, blah. I mean, on a whole rant. I remember it. I'm like, what in the world? She coming at this rant at you like this? Like, I'm like, what did you do to Cardi? Because she can't post her pictures, post your address. She was just posting stuff on her Twitter. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And so as you see, this is legal. And you have paperwork proof that this is not a game. Stop thinking you know everything. Y'all don't know everything. I didn't just come out here and say, oh, I'm gonna do this. No, I put my coin where my mouth was. And I dropped a lot of bands to clear my name. A lot of bands.
And I want to say this. They keep saying it wasn't a random rant. Listen, when she came at, that was very random. I can understand if Black T Blog was posting Cardi B address, posting her family, I can understand that. But this woman just went on this rant. To me, it seemed random. But why do you think that she did that? What?
Well, I think it was because I called her thirsty.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't tag her. I didn't tag her. But let's be clear. Let's be clear. I have to be honest about this because it's like if Cardi would have just dragged me and called me ugly or something like that, right? Not put out those things, I can't be mad at her. I cannot be mad at her because I talk about her. But don't bring up stuff that is not me.
That's true.
That's not me. And then you stated it as a fact, and everybody keeps saying you could have went at her. I don't need to go at nobody. I play chess, not checkers. You can keep talking. You're just digging yourself in a deeper hole.
So, do you think? What if Cardi B get on her phone and apologize to you? Would you let it go?
Would I let it go?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
She say, "I'm sorry."
I don't think we're there yet.
Okay.
I don't think we're there yet. And now that we're in this situation, I don't think that's going to happen because it was wrong. It wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, oh, well, she's coming after you. You're next. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You need to. No, I'm not.
Because you're just sitting here reporting on stuff that is public. You're not like dox her or anything on that, or what I'm saying for your platform. But when people say you are a Nicki Minaj stan page, how do you respond to that?
They can say what they want. They can say that I'm a Nicki Minaj stan page. They can say what they want, right? At the end of the day, if they're so worried about it, make your own channel. Because I'm eating great.
Yes.
I'm not worried about what you got to say about me because you're busy talking about me and I'm busy making money.
And because you are just doing what many others are doing, and that is creating a channel, doing celebrity gossip, and you're successful in it. I don't think nobody would pay you any mind if it wasn't a successful blog. Do you think that you get it because you are successful?
I don't know if it's if it has to do with my success. I'm not sure, right? But I think a lot of people, they do fold under the under the heat. They do fold under the heat, but I'm still going to be making content. I'm not going to stop making content because people are dragging me. I'm not on social media, but the content's not going to stop. So they can continue talking mess all they want, and I'm going to continue pushing pushing content. And a lot of people are hard on me. They love talking mess, but they're still where they're at, in the gutter where I left them. Some of them are in your chat.
Yeah, because like I'm seeing one in particular in the chat. She said that, and this is Cup. She said you stalked or doxed her. Is that true?
No, I didn't. So can I tell you a quick story?
Okay.
They think there's this channel on YouTube, right? And she's called Danny, but she does not show her face, and she has a computer voice. And she exposed Cups, and she said Cups was allegedly out here bleaching her skin, allegedly. So she had showed some darker pictures of this woman and then some lighter pictures of this woman. So now this lady is going around saying that I'm Danny. I don't even know Danny. I'm not Danny. I don't know who that lady is. I don't know why she's attacking people. I have nothing to do with that. And so now she's like, she has this conspiracy in her head that I'm this person. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not Danny. Like, I don't know who this woman is. Like, and so she has this conspiracy that my team is coming after her. Girl, I don't care about you. I just don't understand it. And so it's like, girl, I'm not Danny. I'm not that girl. I don't know why that girl is online coming after people, but she is. She's taking, Cup's pictures. She's making multiple videos about this girl. I don't know why. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with me. Like, for the fifth time, I'm not Danny.
Okay.
Like,
he was posting receipts, and that's not you. Okay. I had to answer the question because she was like really adamant that you.
It's not me.
Okay.
It's not me. I didn't dox her. I don't know who Danny is or why she's coming after her, but obviously there's some animosity there. And it's hard because I guess she doesn't really use her full voice and stuff. So people think that it's a bunch of people coming after one person. I don't know who Danny is. And it's so easy to hire a digital person if you're that pressed about it to figure out who it is. Like, stop. I'm not Danny.
So did you try to talk to Cups offline and say, let's have a conversation?
Have a conversation about what?
Okay. About the misunderstanding. So like, hey, I'm not this Danny girl that's going around saying this about you.
No, I haven't had a conversation about Danny. I don't know. Me and Cups have not a personal conversation about that. Because I don't think that was my place. I don't know why they have this strong beef. Now I did reach out to another friend about a separate blogger. And this person is someone that is in YouTube as well. And she's my friend, and she felt that Cups possibly would air out her information. So I did reach out to a mutual friend between me and Cups, and I warned her that this person, was concerned about that. But that had nothing to do with Danny. That was a whole different channel. And so those are two separate situations. Other than that, I did not reach out to her publicly like that. No.
And so now we have a question in the chat that said, okay, let me pin that so you can see that question somebody want to ask you, because I don't want to hold you. Somebody says,
Yeah.
so I love Black 2000 and Nikki, but why did you make sure to tell us the straight super bass a while back on your videos? And why did you tell us to vote for Nikki for the People's Choice the other day? Make it okay. But that's your right to do that, though. But go ahead.
Wait, what? You guys, you guys, I cannot always remember the People's Choice and stuff like that. Now, the XXL magazine, that's over. That's over. I can't tell you guys keep voting because it's over. Now, the super base, the super base, I always tell you guys, sometimes I do forget. I really do forget to tell them to stream super base. I do. And so I do need to remind them, but the whole other stuff is that child, I forgot. I forgot. So I just want to make it clear that first off, I'm not Danny for the 20th time. I have nothing to do with that. And also that the situation, with Armon is just I just don't understand it. And
Maybe
I
you should call him. I mean, not call him, but DM him. Have you ever thought about it? Say, hey, let's talk about this offline.
yeah.
Do you think Cardi is telling him to go after you?
I don't think so. But I can't say that. I can't prove that. I don't think she would do that. I don't think she would do that. I don't know. I don't think she would do that, but child, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she would do that, but who knows? Who knows? He deleted them. So obviously he knew that there was some situations. Somebody said Danny is leaving YouTube. Yeah, they keep calling me Danny in the chat. It's so weird. Like, y'all are so weird. But yeah, so that's where we are now. I don't have any animosity towards Armon. I hope that oh, Danny has a premiere in 3 minutes. If she's isn't chatting in here while Black Tea is on the phone, she's Jenny. Or if she hurry up and get off the phone. Okay, so I'm okay. Ask me another question. Why so they can see I'm not Danny.
I just really because I look at your platform, you're very successful. You haven't been doing YouTube that long, maybe like a year or two.
Yeah,
about a year. And I because you used to call into a Armon Wiggins show, so I'm just trying to understand the fallout between you two.
I don't know where the fallout happened. When I reported on the Kenneth Petty situation, sorry, I called him a she, my bad. Sorry, disrespectful. He posted my clip of me being on his show.
Oh, really?
And I
I remember that. Okay.
And I didn't know why he posted that clip, but I didn't say anything. And then he said basically, can y'all forgive me now? And he was talking to the Barbs. So I don't know if it's a problem between something I said or something that he thinks is I said, but I don't know. I don't know. But he there's no reason to beef. Like I said, he has a great platform. You don't need to come for me. I'm not here to like take away your platform. Your platform is way bigger than mine. You're doing way more things than me. Why take the time to come out and drag me for what?
They said, why did you delete your oh, she answered that question already. They were saying, well, why did you delete the Cardi videos? You definitely have a plan. I hope that you win because your father don't deserve this harassment.
No, my dad surely doesn't.
And what did he say when you had that phone call with him? Did he call you?
So my dad just basically said I'm licensed to carry, and he said if they come through, they're not going to leave through. So that's what he said. He said I love the Lord. He said he'll be fine. But when I showed my dad the video, my dad was like, "What? Like, why is this happening to you?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know." And so my dad was really, really scared. But the thing is that, like I said, I'm not above reproach. People can talk about me because I talk about others. Just don't lie. That's it. Just don't lie. Just don't lie.
That's
Just
true.
don't lie. And somebody said, she said, so nobody, she said, what? So nobody came, you just told him. I'm not gonna answer that. So yeah, so I was worried for my dad because I felt malicious. Like, for you to give out my dad's address to his church, like, that was just weird. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
It's not
And
right
then,
at all. So, what is your plan that you have now? Because it's a new year. So, what are your goals that you have planned for your platform that you can announce, that new projects that you're working on?
I think for me, I'm definitely going to ignore a lot of these trolls. I
Mhm.
will not be on social media anymore. So I won't be on Twitter. I won't be on Instagram. I won't be on anything but YouTube. And I'm just going to be like Impressive Channel. If anybody wants to be clear, the blueprint that I use, I'm inspired by Impressive. It's nobody else. I'm inspired by her. So I will not be on social media. I'll only be on YouTube to post my content, and then I'm a bounce.
Because Impressive is the blueprint. She don't respond to nothing.
She don't respond to nothing. Impressive she will post her video and she will dip.
Yep, she posted a dip.
Yep.
That's facts.
Yes. So it is what it is. And
So Trump said, "Impressive, girl, you got troll page."
Troll pages, prove it. Prove it. PROVE, prove it. Prove it. They talk a lot of mess, but they haven't proved it. I don't have no troll pages. Girl, I'm not coming after you, girl. Girl.
Oh man.
I am not coming after you. Stop.
I'm so happy. I am so happy for you, Black T-Ball, the success that you have. It's only gonna get better and better. And I think once you take that role, people will leave you alone because they ain't gonna be able to get to you like that. Because once you're on Twitter, you interact with the fans, they think that they have a license just to say whatever to you.
Yes. So they can say whatever they want to say. They can do whatever video they want to do. They won't get a response.
I heard that.
They won't get a response. And
that's how you do it.
Okay.
That's how you do it. Thank you so very much, Black T-Ball, for coming on. Thank you, sis.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we're gonna open up the phone lines. Give me a second. We're gonna open up the phone lines. If anybody want to call in. Woo. Okay, then I'm gonna take me a quick nap because the courthouse opened up in a couple of hours. I gotta talk about the case.
Start your show now, press 1.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
All right, so we are live.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, so we going to put the number on the screen. Okay. We call in 646-716-8447. Okay, I got that. All right, so if y'all want to call in and y'all want to say something, turn me down in the back. You can go be able to give your thoughts. We're going to open the phone lines up about a good 10, 15 minutes. All right, I think we got a caller right here. 4925. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Okay, so like you are becoming like my favorite in the world right now.
Thank you.
But definitely. Okay, so I'm sorry. I had to call because I really don't like how they are coming at Black T. Like this girl, I'm sorry. I don't care. I watch Black T blog and I feel like what she does, she doesn't deserve all the backlash that she's getting. If I'm not mistaken, when I first even heard of Armon, I was tuning in because they said he was doing tarot reading or something. And then I don't know what happened with that. It was like he had cards 1 minute and crystals, and the next minute he was yelling about Tasha K and Cardi B and all this other stuff. I don't know. I couldn't keep up. He was a little too over the top for me, so I just tuned out. But I do remember that Ebony had called in and she was talking to Armon. And for me, I feel like she is what I would call a good friend because she held Nikki to the fire. She said that, well, not so much Nikki, but she was saying that basically if Kenny would have registered, a lot of these things that's going on would not be going on. It all started because he didn't register and then the snowball effect, right? So that's basically what she said that I can recall that was said on Armon's show. She just said that basically he should have registered. And she's always said that that was the mistake. He should have did what he needed to do. Now, as far as Nikki goes with her marrying Kenny, that's on her. That's that woman's life. I don't know what possessed her to do it. But for whatever reason, she felt like that's who she wanted to marry and that's who she wanted to have her child with. So whatever comes behind that, she has to deal with it. And Nikki has been dealing with it. I mean, it's her choice. But to not like her music or her artistry because of her choices is, to me, is just crazy, because her personal life does not have anything to do with her music. She's here to entertain, and that's what she does. So if Black T Blog wants to support her favorite artist, that's on her. Like, what is the problem? It's always when it comes down to Black women and Nicki Minaj, it's always a problem all the time. They attack this girl. Jen doxed Ebony. She literally put out this whole dissertation on her channel talking about this girl being in a domestic violence relationship, tried to say that she was lying. They said the girl was an unfit mother. It was just ridiculous, you know? So for me, it's like, Jen, if you're a victim, you should understand what other victims go through. And even if you don't personally like someone, you don't attack a person for being a victim. And that happened. The girl was online basically in tears, like, about all the information that was put out about her personal things, like her going through the situation of being in the United States military. No one knows how that feels. And it's so one-sided. It's like when people don't like somebody, then all bets off, no rules apply. I can just attack this person. But then when they like somebody, they defend all the BS that they do. Cardi B is supposedly, I don't know, I haven't been able to see anything lately, but I do remember Candace Owens promising to sue Cardi B for Cardi B doxing. Basically, it was a libel suit saying that Candace Owens' husband is gay. And Candace Owens gave her an opportunity to walk it back. She said, now, you know that this tweet is a lie. It's been proven that somebody put this out falsely. And Cardi B was like, so what? But everybody jumps on this bandwagon with Cardi B. Oh, she's this and that. She couldn't sleep with her husband and all these things and crying. But no one looks at the flip side of what she does to people. And it's always Black women. I challenge somebody to name me one female outside of Black women that Cardi B has came at like that, has called roaches, has said that's why your baby died, has said your husband is gay, has basically put out information calling people ugly and stuff and doing all these other different things online. She's always arguing with Black women all the time. And that's why God gave her a beautiful Black daughter, because she's going to see how that feels, because somebody is going to do it. It happens. And I'm not hating on anyone's child, but as a Black woman, unfortunately, we always get attacked. And it's going to happen. And she's going to have to look that baby girl in the face and explain to her that she's beautiful. And it doesn't matter what the world says. But she does the exact thing that she accuses everybody else of. You crying 1 minute on the stand, but now you have to go explain why you were throwing bottles in the club at more Black women because your husband don't know how to keep his pants zipped up. So if Armon chooses to stand Cardi, that's him. He can stand whoever he wants to, but he's phony. But if Black T Blog wants to stand for Nicki, why not? We love Nicki's music. Yes, stream super bass. We love it. We love us some Nicki Minaj. And that's not about being a barb or anything else. It's just having a favorite person. But just because you have a favorite person doesn't mean that you attack others. And that goes both ways. So that's all I have to say, Wiley.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you so much, sis, for calling in. All right. Give me a second. Right. I don't know if anybody else is in here calling in. So give me a second. Let me check. All right. We got two callers in here. 7699. You live on air.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Willie. So from the caller who was just calling in, I just want to say, why is it one-sided when it comes to Nicki Minaj? But when you say the same thing about Cardi B, it's not the same energy. Nicki Minaj, she went on her platform and she said that Cardi B got punched in the head. She said all these lies about Cardi B that hasn't still been proven. And you continue to just make up lies about Cardi B, but when people make up lies about Nicki Minaj, it's a problem. Like, she went to a whole court case because somebody said that she had an STD. and the blogs just went crazy with it, not knowing if it was true or not. But I just don't understand why it's just one-sided with Nicki Minaj. And you bring up this black woman card because she's Dominican. She's also mixed with black as well. So y'all can't sit here and just say it's one-sided when both sides talk shit about each other. That's all I had to say.
All right. Thank you for calling to the Wiley Show, sister. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, what's up, Wiley?
Hey.
I had to call in because what annoys me is y'all doing all this. Oh, Cardi did this, Cardi did that. Cardi on the stand crying, but she did this and she did that. Sue Cardi. If y'all have a real problem with Cardi, sue her. If y'all feel like she did some foul stuff to you, sue her. Stop complaining about it, getting on here, complaining and crying and whining about it. Sue her because she sued Tasha. She felt away about what Tasha did to her, and she sued Tasha. And my thing is, how are you going to sue Armon for calling you ugly? If you ugly, baby, you ugly. If that's his opinion, that's his opinion. That just shows insecurity right there. How are you going to sue him for calling you ugly? Armon talks to his wife. My thing is, if y'all claim Armon hates black women so much, why do y'all follow him? Why do y'all go in his live? Like, why do y'all even care what people send to you? If y'all claim he hates black women so much, like, why do y'all care? Like, just let it go. That just shows insecurity, because if I don't fuck with somebody, I'm not going there live. I don't care if somebody sends me something about somebody who I don't like, I'm blocking them. That really, and what does Cardi throwing a shoe or saying this or saying that somebody look like a roach? What does that have to do with this case with Tasha? Why do y'all want to bring that back to this case with Tasha? It's like, if y'all felt aware about Cardi calling you a roach, sue her. And Cardi did not call black women a roach, and this is what pisses me off, because y'all love to go on this, protect black women, protect black this, but all the celebrities that Tasha slanders on her show are black. But y'all don't have anything to say about that, because y'all getting the tea, right? Y'all getting all this hot gossip, right? But every celebrity that she has slandered on her show has been black. See, the thing about this whole movement we in right now is black people don't want to be treated equal. They want they want to be treated above everybody else. They don't want equality. They want privilege. That's my point. Is y'all love to throw this old roach. No, she's not called black woman a roach. She called a black woman a roach. That is not. And if you feel that she's calling you a roach, then baby, then that's your insecurity.
Okay. Well, you called in.
I don't want light skin. Why I want light skinned people? Like, I'm brown skin. What kind of sense does that make? That I want light skinned people like me? Like, you don't even sound like that. You just sound stupid. And it's like, y'all need to grow up, especially these blogs, black tea blogs. Like, I can tell she's problematic, because look how she's going back and forth in the chat with people now. You can tell she's problematic. And I remember when Cardi doxed her, but sis, you sitting up here crying and whining, sue Cardi. Like, what's crying and whining on the Wiley Show going to get you, baby? Sue Cardi. If you feel the way that she doxed you because you did not have nice things to say about Jennifer, you doxed Jennifer. Jennifer, you are a R word sympathizer. You doxed R victim, so Jennifer can sue you.
Okay. Well, you have everything that you had to say. Well, we thank you so very much for calling in. Oh, man. We want to thank Black Tea Blog for calling in. Of course, we definitely want to thank her for addressing this. She did not have to call into the Wiley Show, but she called in. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, this is Wiley.
Yes.
Yeah, Wiley. Hello, how you doing?
Right.
I had to call in.
Okay.
I had to call in because I'm not gonna keep you long, but I'm gonna get straight to the point.
Go ahead.
It is disgusting how Black people, melanated indigenous people, are sitting up here calling your show, taking up for a woman that don't give a fuck about the Black community. She gives a fuck about the Black penis, but she does not give a fuck about the Black community.
Let's lay off the cuss words.
The young man Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Wiley.
Okay.
I don't want to disrespect your show. But for the young man that just called in and he was ranting and raving about how people need to sue Cardi B and she didn't call all black women a roach. When you call one black woman a roach and her deceased child, you have called every black woman and her child a roach. I don't even want to hear any of that. And people come down on Tasha K. I'm not a big fan of Tasha K, but at the same time, people come down on Tasha K, and let's call a spade because of colorism. It's straight colorism. The young lady that called in that was defending herself for people to call her ugly, or whoever this young man was that called her ugly, it has everything to do with her being an unambiguous black woman. That's what it has everything to do with. And see, the black community don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. They drag Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is actually a black woman. Cardi B is not a black woman. Cardi B was on, it's actually on YouTube right now. It's a video where she says she dates outside of her race. She loves to date black men. If you love to date black men, why would you say you're dating outside your race if you are a black woman? Number one, our community does not understand race. They do not understand ethnicity. They don't understand nationality, and they don't understand culture. I am a dark brown-skinned woman, but my dad's side is Dominican. So can I walk around and say, hey, everybody, I'm Dominican? No, when you see me, you see a black woman. Cardi B is a mixed white Latina. That's what she is. And I'm not going to sit up here and stand for this lady. I ride for black women and black children only. And it's just disgusting how our community could care less about black women, especially when they're dark skinned. I know we don't want to talk about colorism, but that's what it has everything to do with. Going back to Tasha K, that's why people don't like her. If she was high yellow or mixed, biracial, ambiguous, people would not say anything about her. Period. And they know it's the truth. Cardi B, everybody, once again, she is not black. She doesn't care about y'all. She's about making money. And we don't know how to gatekeep. We let anybody in, especially if they white, if they got a little swag, if they know how to talk a little slang, we will let them in. And then they will shit on you. Excuse me, Wiley. Cuss again, but I didn't mean to. But they will defecate on you. They don't care about your plight. I said what I said.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Excuse me, for calling in.
All right.
Thank you. Anonymous, you live on air. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing?
All right.
I have a lot of things to say, there's a lot of haters and trolls on your page. I've been watching the chat, and this is my first time calling, and I don't appreciate, and I noticed that a lot of black women lash out at black women. Why is that? Why is that?
Well, that's something.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah. But
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Why is the black community saying, "Oh, I love black, stay with black, do this and do that," and then they come and start attacking the black people? I never heard of Black Tea, whatever her name is.
Black
okay?
Tea Blog.
Black Tea Blog. I'm sorry for incorrecting her name, but anyway, I felt that the way she was talking was very sincere, and it's a reason why you brought her on the show. Because I know you're messy at times and things like that, and you wanted to hear from her why she was called ugly. First of all, she's listening. She's a beautiful beautiful woman no matter what. Everybody's beautiful in their own ways, right? But why is people always calling everybody ugly or get off my page or do this or do that? Why don't they get their own pages like she said? So why are people being so freaking mean? And I'm not going to curse on the show. I'm going to be respectful, okay? Like I said, this is my first time calling ever, and I've been watching you for a very, very long time. But I see the chat, how people are being so mean and so rude to her, and especially the black women and a couple black men. But why? And then when the thing about it is, when you see these people, they have no pictures. You go in their thing, they don't have nothing whatsoever. They're covering their faces, or they don't have no pictures of nothing. So, but why are they being so messy when they don't even have no pictures up? Why? Because they're ugly themselves. Now, I heard Armon. I watched Armon one time, and he is very disrespectful. Okay, like you're messy, and you talk, you say your things, but when you say your things, you say it in like in a comedian way. That you're not going to hurt nobody's feelings in a way. It's a comedian way you say it. It's your show. Everybody has their own way of doing their show. Tasha K, whatever. You know what I mean? But when people come on the chat, why are they so mean? And that should be, I see your people, they
Thank you.
turn off some people's chat, turn them
Okay.
off and things like that. But I'm just wondering why people are so mean and so prejudiced against each other.
All right. Well, we thank you so very much for calling in.
Well, that's all I got to say.
All right. Thank you.
Just say people need to stop hating
Thank
on
you.
each other, each
Thank
other's
you.
race.
Thank you. Thank you, sister.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye. 7736 caller, you on the air.
Hey, Chat. Hey, Wiley. Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
What's up? I don't know about half of these callers. I know I shouldn't be commenting on whatever they talk about. It's like, this shit is funny. But y'all need to stop. I think a lot of people just really need to stop, because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. If you don't like what somebody says, guess what? There's plenty of shit you could do about it.
Right. And hold on.
The main thing being, don't listen to it. Don't go over there like shit.
Hold on.
And
The
it's
language.
funny how they could all talk shit. Everybody could talk crap. Excuse me. Yes, that's what I said. Excuse me.
Go
but
ahead.
Everybody could talk their crap. But then it's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter what I said or did. No, nobody better say something back. Like, please, who do you think you are? LLC or no LLC, black? You ain't nobody. Girl, stop. What's wrong with you? Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, Wiley. These people are just crazy to me. Deranged and everything else. Like, delusional. They really need to stop. All right, well, I'm going to go. I might call back in. See ya.
All right. Okay. Listen,
All right,
listen. We want the best. We can do Kumbaya another day. We want the best. Okay. Black T-Ball, I am honored. The queen came on our show today. Okay. Let's go to the phone lines. 7699. Caller, you on the air.
Hey, I wanted to call back because the lady who said that Cardi B isn't mixed with black. So, okay, let's just say she's not mixed with black. We're just going to say she's fully Dominican. Why does it matter? My thing is, in 2019, 2020, Cardi B did more for the black community than Nicki Minaj did. Nicki Minaj was sitting on a private jet trying to get her husband registered, while Cardi B was having a Breonna Taylor movement and getting a lot of black people to vote. And we actually got Donald Trump out the White House because half of Cardi B followers voted because of her. So my thing is, you can't take away somebody's accomplishments because you feel like her race is not as great as yours, or you feel like she's not a part of a certain community. Like, we all grew up in a minority situation. Everybody who's mixed is not white, and we fighting against the white person. So why does it matter as a minority if you're black, you're mixed with black, you're mixed with Dominican? I mixed with a lot of shit. Nowadays, you don't know what you mixed with. You have to take an Ancestry.com test. So my thing is, I don't understand as a black person why, as a minority, which is what Cardi B is, you have to take away her accomplishment or what she did because you don't believe what she did is valid because she's not fully Black. It don't make sense to me. Like you said, you mixed with Dominican, so you actually is not fully Black. So I just don't understand when some of the callers call in, you take up for Nicki Minaj because you think she's fully Black. Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad, so she's mixed as well. She's actually what Cardi B is, because Cardi B, she's Dominican, she's from the islands, and Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad, she's from the islands. So I feel like it'll be more of an impact if these two women would have came together. All of this shit will even be going on. Like, it's petty to me. It's just petty to me. I don't understand it, but that's all I had to say.
All right. We thank you so very much for calling in. The number is 646-716-8447. We're going to another caller right now. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi. Yes. First of all, that lady that just called in, something is wrong with her. Cardi B panders to Black people. That's why she married that Black man to have them Black children, so she can be connected to the Black community. And second of all, I support Black Tea Blog because she did a service to Nicki Minaj during this whole coverage of the trial. Now, Armon Wiggins, Black Tea Blog, let me tell you, I know you're listening. That man has some hatred going on in his heart. My honest opinion, I do not think he likes Black women. And so he's upset, really, that Nicki Minaj blocked him. So now he has become Cardi B's best friend. Well, let's see how long that works out when he starts telling the truth about her and stop pandering to her, with these stories. Cardi B wants to be cool with bloggers so she can have a good image, which is why she don't like Tasha K. Armon Wiggins has a self-hatred, and Black Tea Blog, I do think you should sue him. And if you can contact Nicki Minaj's team too, please get them to sue him too, because he has said some disgusting things about her, but he did not want to go and tell the truth about Cardi B. Cardi B has said nasty things about Black people, Black women, and Black children. She wanted, she is online talking about kids, 10-year-old kids, when she was like, I'm gonna pull up and fight. Cardi B is a disgrace too, and her and Meg Thee Stallion too. Don't put Breonna Taylor's name in this, saying that she helped Donald Trump get out the White House. She helped Donald Trump get out the White House and for Joe Biden, and look at what Joe Biden is doing. He panders to Black people too, just like Cardi B. So Breonna Taylor has nothing to do with this. Black Tea Blog, you should sue everybody who speak bad on your company. Armon Wiggins, he don't want to be a real blogger. He wants to be a celebrity. That's why when he gets invited to the Cardi B party, he posted like people care. Nobody really cares. You know how easy it is to get in that party, Wiley? You can get in that party if you really want to. So Armon Wiggins acting like he got some exclusive connection to Cardi B when she wouldn't even come and talk to him on a public platform, on his platform. She go and talk to him on Twitter Spaces behind an avatar. If Cardi B really care about Armon Wiggins, let her bring him up for an interview and speak to the people. Armon Wiggins has a hatred for Black women that is very disturbing, and he is obsessed with Nicki Minaj, and I can't wait till she sue him too.
All right, thank you
so
so much.
Wiley, don't be mad when you don't get invited to the Cardi B party, because that party looks boring anyway, and Cardi B just want to pander to you because you're a Black blogger.
All right, we thank you so very much for calling in. All right, the number is 646-716-8447. Okay, 6220, you live on the air. 6220. All right, 6220. 5369.
Yeah, hello, Wally.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? I really called in because it was bothering me that Black Tea Blogs feel like she has to, no longer, perform on social media or just terminate all her blogs. I don't know if she's still in here, but I really want you to understand that this is a business, and it's your business to, be on social media and promote yourself on all media platforms. You have to realize that a lot of these people who are trying to attack you don't even have the balls to do what you do. So you are already leaps and bounds ahead of them. It takes thick skin to get on, television and put yourself out there. And a lot of people are jealous of your tenacity. They're jealous that they can't do what you do. They sit behind troll pages. They don't even show themselves in avatars. They're embarrassed of who they are, and they're embarrassed of what they can't do. So you never, ever give people the satisfaction of knowing that they made you do anything. You keep posting on Twitter. You keep posting on all your social media platforms, and you make them sit and watch. You make your haters your footstool. You make them your footstool, and you continue to grow your platform, and you don't care what they say, because what they say is not feeding you, it's not financing you, it's not doing anything for you. And I think that really is what bothering me. I could care less about these, stands with the Cardi B this and that. We know that, Armon is doing what he has to do to try to keep his name out there, because because that's his job. That's his job to try. He wants to go the direction of being a big blogger. And he knows as a dark-skinned man, it's harder for him to get his foot into the door. Because if it was easier for him, he would be at 200,000 subscribers like another light-skinned man on here. But we're not going to talk about that, because there is colorism within our community. And he knows if he has to work twice as hard just to get where he's at. So he's willing to do whatever it takes. If he got to lick booty, if he got to lick feet to get to the top, he's willing to do it. So that's not even shocking to me. But you as a Black woman, Black T Blogs, I want you to understand that this is your time. You never let someone steal your moment. You never know what direction this is going to lead you to. So you never terminate your social media platform. You just have to learn how to ignore adversity. If it's not benefiting your channel, ignore it. And the best thing you could do is get the haters to watch, because that gives you a click and view. Let them watch. And that's really all I wanted to say, Wiley, because it really bothered me. She's a Black woman. Shouldn't feel that way. But, have a good night.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. I love the people when they call in and be passionate. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. Let's go to the next caller. 7736.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey. Hi. I wanted to call back because I think some of these callers are just taking it too far. First of all, they're talking about some Black people. That's what's wrong with half of y'all now, talking about Black people. What is a Black person? Like, y'all need to wake up. A lot of y'all don't even know where y'all come from. But y'all want to group and say, oh, yeah, it's Black people. It's Black people. What's Black people? Everybody's a Black people. Everything is about a Black person. Like, just stop it. Y'all are crazy. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. Like, some people are just really, really nuts. And as far as, and they're trying to make this a thing, like, so you coming for Cardi B because she said something about somebody. Everybody, especially Black, has said something about plenty of people of color and talked plenty of crap on her channel. So I don't see nobody holding her feet to the fire. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And then y'all talking about Armon. First of all, Armon does like Black women. And if he doesn't, that's his business. How about that? Why is everybody so pressed? Y'all talking about, oh, he's such a bad guy. Oh, he's this, he's that. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of haters on this line. There's this lady talking about, oh, Wiley, you could have went to the party. Like, shut up. These people is crazy. Like, where did that even come from? Like, lady, are you mad you weren't invited? Like, what's wrong? That lady was crazy. I don't know. It's just a lot of dumb stuff going on. I don't even think anybody's even sticking to the topic. That's why every time I call back in, I'm like, dang, I forgot what the initial thing was, because they're talking about anything and everything except the topic.
I heard that.
Like, anyway, I don't know. I might call back. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay. 3807, caller, you on the air. 3807. 3807.
Hello.
Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So I really just like to listen, but it was just one thing that stood out to me from one of the other callers. And she stated that, like, a lot of people are against Tasha K because she's dark skinned and they wouldn't be doing it if it was a lighter skin. But Wendy Williams is a lighter skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And they dragged her and talked about her, and Tasha K talked about it. Like, I don't think that it has anything to do with your skin color.
If you feel that way.
That's just what I think.
All right.
Because how many people went in on Wendy?
That's true.
All right. That was all. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, because they go against Wendy as well. All right, we got 2 more callers. That's it. I'm gonna go. I gotta give me some sleep, y'all. 6220, caller, you on the air. 6220. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show. Welcome to the Wiley Show. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Hello. Black T Blog. Get it together. You stronger than that. Okay? Stop letting people get you upset. They gonna talk they trash. They gonna say that. You are a Nicki Minaj defender. They coming for you. But we got your back, girl. You know that. So guess what? Don't call no more shows. So what would Armon say? He called OG a monkey. Did he not? Say OG look like a gorilla? He said it. So what you think he gonna say about you? And all them other fans that love Cardi B, don't worry. Her time is coming, baby. Her time coming. But what we gonna do? We gonna sit back and we gonna chill. We got too many fake people in our fan base. Half of them are not barbed, and we know this. So don't worry about that. You do what you've been doing, and that's reporting on Nicki Minaj. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Wiley. Have a good night.
All right. Okay. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, so the whole Black Tea Blog and Armon. If Armon just went on a rampage, and it wasn't provoked, then he was wrong. So I would say that. Now, as far as Black Tea Blog, as it relates to Cardi B and Jen, she attacks those women. She attacked Jen. She attacked Cardi. You know, when you put out certain energy, you're going to get certain energy back in return. It's the same thing with Tasha. When you put out certain energy, you're going to get back certain energy in return. So you can't be sitting up here prying into people's personal business, personal life, and trying to put them out on the internet to get a coin. And then when someone attacks you back, then you want to have an issue and you crying and it's all this other type of stuff. No, if you are strong enough to sit up online and put out other people's business and attack other people because you fighting for a woman that you don't even know. You ain't sat at the table with this lady. You ain't eating food with her family. You ain't going on vacations. Like, I mean, all of this attacking people because you want to have fame off of somebody else's name to get a coin. Like, so the energy you put out is the energy that you're going to get back. So you're going to have some tough skin and take it like you dish it, period. Because I don't understand how women can, Jennifer, I didn't understand how she could get on her platform and attack Jennifer and basically try and poke holes in her story as far as it related to her past. Not necessarily what she was saying, what was going on currently, but she was trying to poke holes in the 15 or 16-year-old Jennifer story, like as if what that woman had alleged at that time that Kenny did time for, like as if he didn't do it, you know, by having the cousins and the family and all these people online to try and attack this woman. Like you was mad at Cardi B for saying you was in a domestic violence or some type of situation, But you sitting up there having this lady's family on your live to try and poke holes into her story to say she's lying about Kenny and trying to reach out to her through the friends. So the energy that you put out, that's the same energy that you getting back. What you did to Jennifer is no different than what you're saying that Cardi B did to you, but you did a lot of stuff to Cardi B too. So if you suing her, you're going to have several lawsuits back in return because you have put out a lot of negative energy, not only against Cardi, but also against Jen, and as well as other people you have put out negative energy about. Now, the other thing that I want to say in regards, so Black T Blog, you're not no victim. That's all I want to say is you're not no victim. But if Armon just came out and attacked you for no reason, he's wrong, but you're not no victim because you go out on attacks for people. And that's it. That's all.
So do you watch Black T Blog? Okay, go ahead. So you must watch her.
I have seen, I don't watch her now because I feel like she's toxic. There was a point when she first came like out on the scene, but the way she was like coming at Jennifer, and she kept coming at Cardi, like at one point, like how, other bloggers used to do, as far as like when that whole story was hot with Tasha was putting stuff out about Cardi, like how other people was doing, that's how she was doing. Like she was trying to get her name to fame off of being a Nicki Minaj defender. So she would make several videos like about Cardi B, like every day or every other day she was making a video about Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's just kind of like weird for you to just be, you just like looking for every look. If that girl's shoelace is not tied properly, you making a story about her shoelace not tied. If she got a booger by her nose, you won't, like, it was just crazy, childish kitty stuff. But she did that to get the followers that she got. She got these followers. She got all the barbs. She made herself into being a Nicki Minaj fan page, which is why the majority of her videos in the beginning was about Cardi B. I mean, and it's just it's in plain sight. Like the majority of her videos in the beginning was about Cardi B. And then when Jennifer came out, then her story started being about Jennifer, and then Jennifer and Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So she would have stories about Jennifer, like she was going hard about trying to prove that Jennifer was a liar, like as if she was in a lawsuit with Nicki Minaj, or like as if Jennifer was filing claims against her. That's how hard she was going to try and poke holes into this woman's story. So the energy that you put out, because she put out a lot of dark energy, you put out dark energy, that's the energy that you're going to receive back. So you trying to throw rocks and hide your hand, like the internet sees you. You on a public platform. The same videos you got on other people or posts that you got on other people got screenshots, videos, and posts of you too. It's no different because you put it out there. You got any other questions?
No.
Yeah, she put it out there.
I'm hearing you because I feel like everybody have a right to watch whomever. It's no different than people. I think everybody on YouTube have a favorite. A fave when it comes to celebrity guys. You pick who your favorite is, that's who you like. But I don't think it excuse anybody to be called ugly. I think that's unfair to say that about Black T Blog. Not you. I'm speaking about Armon when he said it about her. We must call that behavior out because I never heard Black T Blog call someone ugly on her platform. So that because I know how difficult it is to be dark skinned and to be in this space of blogging, and it's not cool because we would have never known how she looked if it wasn't for Cardi B posting her information. I was speaking
but
for
Wiley,
me,
do you not know that Black T Blog have made fun of women on her platform?
Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
She makes fun of women on her platform.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Like
I'm
I said,
speaking about for what I see. But go ahead.
Yes, she is very toxic. So somebody calling her ugly, I mean, it is what it is. She is very toxic. She puts out toxic energy. And the way she goes on attacks against women or anybody that, she wants to, that's not agreeing with her or that is not a Nicki Minaj fan or whatever the case may be, she attacks people. She says slick stuff. She gets on her channel when she goes live, when she used to go live. She gets on her channel, she goes live, she have people on her panel talking mad crazy SHIT, and she feeds into the toxicity. So she's just as toxic as, if she want to say Armon is toxic, she's just as toxic as Armon. She is no better and she is no different. So if he called her ugly unprovoked, he's wrong. But if he called her ugly because of something he caught wind of, she said some fly stuff out of her mouth, then I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, wow.
It is what it is. The other thing I want to say, it is what it is. The other thing I want to say, like, I don't agree with no man attacking no woman. That's not something that I agree with. I don't agree with no man attacking no woman. I don't agree with Armon calling OG a monkey. Like, all of that stuff is freaking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? All of that is disgusting. I don't agree with that. But again, like I said, you can't be putting out certain energy and then you want this protect Black women, you know what I'm saying, type of response because you feel like you're being attacked. Like, you just can't do that. The other thing I want to talk about is this whole Cardi, Nicki stuff. Like, I don't get why, and then, I mean, it's going to probably ruffle some feathers, but people, you know, keep talking about the negative stuff that Cardi B has said, right? Cardi has said some negative stuff, but if you want to play race card, right, and y'all say that Cardi B calling one woman a roach, meaning she called all Black women a roach. Well, Nicki Minaj called Miley Cyrus Purdue chicken. Does that mean she called all white women Purdue chicken and the whole white race should be upset and an uproar against Black people?
Oh, wow. I didn't know Nicki said that.
She
Okay.
called her Purdue
Okay.
chicken, like, with millions of people. Cardi B called one person a roach before she became famous. She didn't even have that many followers. But Nicki Minaj got on her platform with millions of freaking people and called Miley Cyrus Purdue chicken. Nicki Minaj got a song talking about nappy-headed hoes and talking about spraying bugs, and she made a rap diss about Lil' Kim calling her a bug and move back bugs. Like, she basically calling Lil' Kim a roach. So, I mean, a Black woman basically called another Black woman a roach and said she had to get the exterminator, the terminator, perminator, nappy-headed hoes. Like, I mean, what is we talking about here? What is we talking about here? Like, so I just want to know, like, does that mean Nicki Minaj called all Black women roaches and her song did it on them? Was she talking about all of us? Was she calling all Black women nappy-headed hoes, saying and that Black people need terminators and, you know, Black people is bugs? I just want to know. Because y'all can keep honing in on this narrative about Cardi calling one person a freaking roach. So if we doing that, then that means we saying that Nicki Minaj is a racist because she called Miley Cyrus a Purdue chicken and she was talking about all white people. So the whole white race should be mad at the entire Black population.
I heard that.
Do you see?
I hear you. I hear you. Thank you. I hear you. That was it?
Like, they is ridiculous.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, ask them again, Wiley, about the Purdue chicken.
Okay. Purdue chicken. Oh, wow. Thank you so very much. Oh, man, that is so freaking funny. Okay, we got two more callers. 7699.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. So I just wanted to say, as Black people, as all races all together, we all made like some type of racist joke. Like, I know some Black people that go in the nail salon, they be like, ling ling, they be making racist jokes all the time. So I don't understand, like, when you get mad at somebody and you make a racist comment, but you take it out of proportion because you a superstar or you famous. I feel like they do that to celebrities. Like, if you're just a normal person on the street, I don't think the same energy will be applied. And I just want to say, all the people that's under the comments talking about Cardi B, I feel like you shouldn't put that much energy into talking shit about Cardi B because most of Black T Blog's income was coming from talking about Cardi B. All her videos that she deleted
was generating her income just talking about Cardi B life. So I just feel like it's just contradicting yourself if you under the comments talking about Cardi B and you deleting videos that made you money. So that's all I had to say.
All right. We want to say thank y'all so very much for calling in. We're going to be back. I'm going to sleep because I got to get back up. This is court date, trial day for Tasha and Cardi B. But I do want to thank Black T-Ball for coming on the platform. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel. We need your support. We are building right here. Ratings have increased for these past couple of days. So we want to say thank you. So I'm going to go. I'm not going to do station head. I am tired. I'm going to give me some rest because this is court day. And then I'm going to get up and I'll do station head tomorrow. But today, I'm definitely going to get some sleep. And then we'll go live on station head later on today. I was not planning on doing this other live. But once Black T-Ball reached out to us, we said, hey, this would be a great episode. Let's go live. Let's talk about it. All right. I'm going to definitely get my rest. You could DM us if you have any information about the case that you want me to talk about. You can DM us on Instagram at Wiley Show, or you can email us. Give me a second. I can pull up our email address at wileyshow@gmail.com. wileyshow@gmail.com. I do for that. So if you are wanting to email me some stuff, you can email me any celebrity gossip stories. I know you can on your favorite celebrity, you can email us at wileyshow@gmail.com. All right. So we're going to thank you. Our cash app is $MarquisWiley28. We want to thank everybody for your donations. I do want to travel more. I went to Chicago, but the next time I go back to Chicago in upcoming months, I do want to do like an interview series of people. So already y'all have been given. So I just want to personally want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But we will be covering that lawsuit tomorrow, but I asked her, give me a second. I want to make sure I say it before I go. Oh, no. She didn't ask. I'm sorry. She didn't ask me to do a live. I said I was going to do a live. Let me make that point clear. Okay, let me clear that up. I said I was going to do a live. No, Black T-Ball didn't ask me to do a live. She just let me know what was said. So I did the live. I wanted to do the live. No, so don't run with the narrative. But let me clear that up. They were like, oh, she wanted Wiley to do a live. No, I did the live. Because I wanted to do the live and talk about it because I think it's good dialogue to talk about it. And she came on our show and she answered these tough questions. And I'm glad that she came on and she didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Black T-Ball is a growing phenomenon and she will be at the level of impressive and above because she definitely doing the work. She put in the work. She's beautiful, by the way. I don't know if she's single. Is she single? I should have asked her, is she single? You know, if I ever was to get a relationship, it would be with somebody that is in the business of the same business I am. I don't know if she's single or not, but that's just my humble opinion. I didn't ask her was she single. Okay. I'm gonna go and give me some sleep. They said date. Why y'all doing this to me? They said date Chelsea. Why y'all doing this to me? All right. Okay. They said, who this? Okay. We want to thank y'all so much. Well, we want to thank her for coming on. Again, I want to correct it. I did the live and she came on. We invited her to come on to respond. And I thank God that she came on, that she was able to give her opinion, to clear that up. Whatever was going on, she cleared it up and she's able to get her side of the story. And hopefully tomorrow, will go live and he can respond to it. I'm going to keep my ear to the streets. And we will definitely keep on doing it. They said Chelsea makes some good macaroni and cheese. Yes. Got all the crushes in the chat today. Nick, Chelsea, Black T-Ball. Yeah. Nick was in the chat. Oh my God, Nick, I died. Okay, let me stop fanning out. We got a policy, Wiley. Oh, you got a policy. No date guests. Okay, I can't do it. We cannot date the guests. Okay, a new policy. Don't date the guests. Okay, it's a new policy. I forgot with KB Studios is in place, and I cannot date the guest. So the answer is no. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all for that reminder. Okay, I will see y'all later. Thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna go because I tested positive for COVID. So I'm gonna go to sleep and drink some teas and some stuff. I just got a runny, stuffy nose, and I'm so sad for me blowing my nose, stuff like that. I'm ready to go back to work. I'm tired of being in this house, and stuff like that. So Wiley Studios, don't date the guests. Yeah, Wiley Studios, don't date the guests. Nobody steals Storm car. It was a distraction, but he got it back allegedly. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.